Hello dear students, welcome back to the chemistry class. In the previous class we started with the topic colligative properties. I told you what are colligative properties, I told you which are the colligative properties that you will be studying. In the previous class we started with the first colligative property, that was relative lowering of vapor pressure. So we derived an equation for that. We also derived an expression for the calculation of molar mass by using relative lowering of vapor pressure. And finally, we also solved a couple of problems. Now, moving on with the second colligative property, that is elevation in boiling point. You know what are colligative properties? These are the properties of solution which depend on number of solute particles. These properties will only depend on the number of solute particles that are present in the solution. They will not depend on the nature of the solute. Yesterday I explained this. Now, the second colligative property, that is elevation in boiling point. It only will depend on the number of solute particles. Now, what is boiling point of a liquid? Boiling point of a liquid is the temperature at which the liquid boils, or it is the temperature at which vapor pressure of the liquid becomes equal to atmospheric pressure. Boiling point of a liquid means the temperature at which the vapor pressure of the liquid becomes equal to the atmospheric pressure. So it is a temperature at which vapor pressure becomes equal to atmospheric pressure. For example, let us take water. At 373 Kelvin, or approximately 100 degrees Celsius. At this temperature, the vapor pressure of the water, it will become equal to atmospheric pressure. Hence, this is the boiling point of water. At this temperature, the vapor pressure of the water becomes equal to atmospheric pressure. Hence, this will be the boiling point of water. So, boiling point means at which temperature the vapor pressure of the liquid becomes equal to atmospheric pressure. That temperature is called boiling point of a liquid. Now, elevation in boiling point. It has been observed that the boiling point of solution will always be greater than boiling point of pure solvent. Boiling point of a solution, you take a solution, on other side you take pure solvent. For example, here you take sugar solution. Here you take the solvent. Which solvent is present in sugar solution? Water is present. So you take water here. It is found that the boiling point of sugar solution, it is more compared to the boiling point of pure solvent. That is why it is called elevation in boiling point. Elevation means increase. Since the solution has more boiling point compared to pure solvent, we call it elevation in boiling point. It is a colligative property. Now, this elevation in boiling point, it is given by a symbol delta T, B. Delta means change, T stands for temperature, B stands for boiling point. So this is known as elevation in boiling point. Now this elevation in boiling point, it will be equal to, this is equal to Tb minus T naught B, where Tb, it is the boiling point of solution. T naught B, if you are using naught, I told you it is regarding pure components, pure solvent, pure solute. So this will be the boiling point of pure solvent. So this is the expression for elevation in boiling point. Elevation in boiling point, it is equal to the difference in boiling point of a solution and boiling point of pure solvent. It is given by boiling point of a solution minus boiling point of the pure solvent. So for example, if you are taking sugar solution, the elevation in boiling point for sugar solution, it will be equal to the boiling point of the sugar solution minus the boiling point of water, which is the solvent. So you have to remember this expression. This is the mathematical expression for elevation in boiling point. It is also have been experimentally observed that the elevation in boiling point is directly proportional to molality. Okay, here M stands for molality. I told you before, if it is capital M, it is molarity. Number of moles of solute present in 1 liter of solution. Then if it is small m, it stands for molality. Number of moles of solute present in 1 kg of solvent. Here it is 1 liter of solution. Here it is 1 kg of solvent. Okay, so here it is molality. It has been observed that the elevation in boiling point, it is directly proportional to molality. Molality means number of moles of solute. Number of moles of solute, that is molality. That means number of solute particles. So elevation in boiling point, it will depend on the number of solute particles. That is why it is a colligative property. If someone asks you why elevation in boiling point is a colligative property, you have to say that the elevation in boiling point, it is a colligative property because it depends on number of solute particles. Okay, so this is the second mathematical expression for elevation in boiling point. You can further expand this expression by removing this proportionality symbol. If you remove this proportionality symbol, you have to introduce a proportionality constant. So delta Tb will be equal to, you have to introduce a constant here. So it is Kb multiplied by, this is. So this is the final mathematical expression for elevation in boiling point. It is given by the product of this constant multiplied by molality. Now here Kb, which is a constant, this Kb, it is known as molar boiling point elevation constant. Kb, it is called as molar boiling point elevation constant or just elevation constant, or it is also known as ebullioscopic constant. It is also called ebullioscopic constant, that is Kb. Now, if you have a solution whose molality is 1, for example, we have a sugar solution whose molality is found to be 1. So if molality is equal to 1 for any solution, now what will be the elevation in boiling point? It will be delta Tb, it is equal to Kb into 1. Molality is 1 there. That is delta Tb, it is equal to Kb. Now elevation in the boiling point, it will be equal to elevation constant if molality is 1. So elevation constant or ebullioscopic constant is equal to, or it is elevation in boiling point for 1 molal solution. If you have a solution whose molarity is 1, then elevation in boiling point, it will be equal to elevation constant. So this is the explanation or information for elevation in boiling point. So it is observed that the boiling point of the solution, okay, it is found to be greater than the boiling point of pure solvent. Since the solution is having greater boiling point, it is called elevation in boiling point, increase in boiling point. So it is found that the elevation in boiling point, it is equal to TB, which stands for boiling point of solution, minus T naught B, boiling point of pure solvent. This is the first mathematical expression. It is also observed that delta TB is directly proportional to molality of the solution. The delta TB, elevation in boiling point, will depend on number of solute particles. Hence, it is a colligative property. If you remove this proportionality symbol and introduce a constant, you will get delta TB is equal to Kb multiplied by molality, where Kb is known as molar boiling point elevation constant, or just elevation in boiling point constant. Also, it is known as ebullioscopic constant. This constant will be equal to delta TB. The ebullioscopic constant, it will be equal to elevation in boiling point when the molality is 1. When you have 1 molar solution, okay, if you the molality you are considering, then you have to write molar solution. If you are considering molarity, then you have to write molar solution. Okay, molar solution means you are considering molality. Molar solution means you are considering molarity. If you have 1 molar solution, then delta TB will be equal to Kb. So this is the elevation in boiling point. Just like the previous colligative property, using this colligative property, using this elevation in boiling point, you can calculate the molar mass of the solute. Now let us move forward with the calculation of molar mass of the solute. So calculation of molar mass or molecular mass of solute. It is given by MB. I told you that B is always solute, A is always solvent. So MB means molar mass of the solute. So you have to derive an expression for the calculation of MB. Now, elevation in boiling point, delta TB, we know that it is equal to Kb multiplied by M. Okay. You also know the formula for molality. Molality is given by mass of the solute divided by molar mass of the solute multiplied by 1000 divided by mass of solvent in grams. So this is the expression or formula for molality. Molality, it is equal to the mass of solute divided by molar mass of the solute multiplied by 1000 divided by mass of solvent, which is given in grams. Now let us substitute this value of molality here. So delta TB will be equal to, we have Kb here. What is M? M is this. So WB divided by MB into 1000 divided by WA. Now what you are calculating here? You are calculating MB. So let me take this MB on the other side. and this delta TB will come on this denominator side. So if you take MB on the other side, you get MB will be equal to what you have here on the numerator side. You have KB into WB into 1000 divided by, so this delta TB will come below. So we have delta TB multiplied by, you have WA. So this is the formula or expression for the calculation of molar mass of the solute using the elevation in boiling point. Okay, so it will be very useful for the numerical problems. I have told you in the previous classes, one numerical problem for the calculation of molar mass of the solute will be asked for 3 marks. In each year, every year it has been asked. Now, let us move forward with the numerical problems for elevation in boiling point. Now, we have a first problem here, very simple problem. It is not about the molar mass of the solute, rather than it is about molality of the solution. It's a very simple problem for 1 mark. So, let us see. Molar elevation constant for benzene. Okay, molar elevation constant, I have told you. Kb, it is called as molar elevation constant or molar boiling point elevation constant. For benzene is 2.52 degrees Celsius per molality. So the value of Kb is given. So Kb, it is equal to 2.52 degree Celsius per molality. What else is given? A solution of some organic substance in benzene. An organic substance is dissolved in benzene to form this solution. A solution of some organic substance in benzene boils at 0.126 degrees Celsius higher than benzene. So the solution which is given, it boils at this temperature higher compared to the pure solvent, that is benzene. That means this is nothing but it is elevation in boiling point. It is delta T. So delta T is equal to 0.126 degree Celsius. So the solution boils at this temperature higher than benzene. Now what you have to calculate? You have to calculate molality. So you know the formula. Delta TB, it is equal to Kb multiplied by molality. So molality will be equal to delta TB by Kb. So this is equal to, so what is delta TB here? 0.126 degrees Celsius divided by, what is Kb? Kb is 2.52 degrees Celsius per molality. So this is equal to, we'll get 0.05 molality. So this is the value of molality of the solution. Using this expression, you can calculate molality. If you know delta TB and if you know the value of Kb, you can easily calculate molality. Next, the second numerical problem. This is about calculation of molar mass of the solute. Hence, this is for 3 marks and a very important numerical problem. So here we have the boiling point of benzene is given, that is 353.23 Kelvin. When 1.80 gram of non-volatile solute, so the mass of the solute is given, that is 1.80 gram of non-volatile solute. It was dissolved in 90 grams of benzene. So mass of benzene is also given. So solute has a mass of 1.80 gram. Then benzene is obviously the solvent because it has larger quantity of mass. So 90 grams of benzene. The boiling point is raised to 354.11 Kelvin. Okay, so the boiling point of pure solvent is given, that is 353.23 Kelvin. But when a solute is added to benzene, the temperature is raised to 354.11 kg. Means delta T naught B, boiling point of pure solvent, pure benzene, that is 353.23 Kelvin. But when the solution is formed, boiling point of solution, when the solution is formed, the boiling point is raised to 354.11 Kelvin. So the boiling point of the solution will be 354.11 Kelvin. Mass of solvent, WA. A is solvent, weight of solvent, it is given, that is 90 grams. Weight of solute, it is given, that is 1.80 grams. The value of Kb is given for benzene. So Kb, it is equal to 2.53 Kelvin per molarity. So all this information is given. What you have to calculate? You have to calculate molar mass of the solute. Just previously we derived an expression for the calculation of molar mass. Mb, it is equal to Kb into Wb into 1000 divided by delta Tb into Wa. This is the mathematical expression you already derived. Now what is delta Tb? You know that delta Tb, it is given by Tb minus T naught B. What is Tb here? Larger quantity. When two temperatures are given, first we have to always take the larger temperature, 354.11 minus 353.23. Now when you calculate this, when you subtract this, you will get 0.88 Kelvin. This is nothing but elevation in boiling point, Tb. Now you can substitute this value here. So Mb will be equal to Kb. What is Kb? It is already given, 2.53 multiplied by Wb, it is given 1.80 into 1000 divided by delta Tb, you calculated here, 0.88 multiplied by Wa, weight of solvent, it is given 90 grams. Now when you calculate all this, you multiply all this and you multiply this, when you divide it, you get 57.5 gram per mole. So this is the molecular mass of the solute. So this is for 3 marks, remember. Now let us move forward with the next numerical problem, that is the third one. Again, this is for the calculation of molar mass of the solute. Hence it is for 3 marks. So we have a solution is prepared. How it is prepared? By dissolving 1.25 gram of oil of wintergreen. Okay, oil of wintergreen, which will be the solute having this much mass. It is also known as methyl salicylate. Oil of wintergreen, it is also known as methyl salicylate. It is the chemical name. Oil of wintergreen, that is the common name. So mass of the solute is given. Now this solute is dissolved in 99 gram of benzene. It is dissolved in 99 gram of benzene, means benzene is the solvent. Has a boiling point. This solution, it is prepared. This solution has a boiling point of 80.31 degrees Celsius. So this is the boiling point of the solution. Now what you have to do? Determine the molar mass of this compound. you have to determine the molar mass of this solute. What is given? Boiling point of benzene is given, that is 80.10 degrees Celsius. This is the boiling point of pure solvent, TB0. Then Kb for benzene is given, that is 2.53. Now let us start with what is given. Weight of solute is given 1.25 grams. Weight of solvent is given, that is 99 grams benzene. Okay. Then boiling point of the solution is given, that is 80.31 degrees Celsius. See, when two temperatures are given, when two boiling points are given, whichever the boiling point having greater value, that is for solution. Remember, solution always have greater boiling point compared to pure solvent. So, boiling point of pure solvent means boiling point of benzene 80.10 degrees Celsius. Then value of Kb is given, that is 2.53 degrees Celsius per molarity. What we have to calculate? You have to calculate molecular mass of solute, Mb. Again, the same formula. You have Kb multiplied by Wb multiplied by 1000 divided by elevation in boiling point multiplied by mass of solvent, Wa. Now, you don't know delta Tb here. Delta Tb, as previously, it is given by Tb minus T naught B. You know the value of Tb. You know the value of T naught B. Hence, you can calculate delta Tb. It is equal to 80.31 minus 80.10. You'll get 0.21 degree Celsius. This is nothing but the colligative property, that is elevation in boiling point. You can substitute this value of delta Tb here and you can calculate Mb, because all these values are known. They are given. So Mb will be equal to, what is Kb here? It is 2.53 multiplied by, what is Wb? The weight of solute, 1.25 multiplied by 1000 divided by, what is delta Tb? You calculated here 0.21 and mass of solvent, that is 99 grams. Okay. Now when you calculate all these things, you will get 152.1 gram per mole. This is the molecular mass of solute, and always never forget to write the units. For molecular mass, the unit will be gram per mole. So this is the calculation of molecular mass of this compound, or the molecular mass of the solute, using the elevation in boiling point. Again, this question, it is for 3 marks. Next, we have another similar problem for the calculation of molar mass of the solute, again for 3 marks. Now, what would be the molar mass of a compound? Okay, you have to calculate molar mass of a compound. If 6.21 gram of it, means 6.21 gram of this compound dissolved in 24 gram of chloroform. We have one unknown compound. Mass of unknown compound is given. This unknown compound is dissolved in 24 gram of chloroform. Means chloroform is the solvent because its mass is larger. The quantity of chloroform is larger compared to this compound. So this compound is the solute, chloroform is the solvent. To form a solution, when this unknown compound is dissolved in chloroform, it forms a solution. This solution has a boiling point of 68.04 degrees Celsius. The solution is formed and this solution has a boiling point. It is given. What else is given? The boiling point of pure chloroform. Chloroform is the solvent here. The boiling point of pure solvent is given, T naught B, that is 61.7 degrees Celsius. I have told you before, when two boiling points are given, when two temperatures are given, whichever has the greater value, whichever has the larger value, it is the boiling point of the solution. Whichever has a lesser value, it is the boiling point of the pure solvent. And Kb is also given. Kb for chloroform, the constant, it is 3.63. So you have to calculate Mb again. What is given? Kb is given, masses are given, and delta Tb is not given, but you have to calculate just like in the previous problems. So first, mass of solute Wb, it is 6.21. Similarly, mass of solvent, greater value, that is 24.0 grams. Then boiling point of solution. Solution has a boiling point this much. So 68.04 degrees Celsius. Then the boiling point of pure solvent, not, okay, Tb not, it is pure chloroform, 61.07 degrees Celsius. Then Kb value is given, that is 3.63 degrees Celsius per molarity. Now you know that delta Tb, it is equal to boiling point of solution minus boiling point of pure component, pure solvent. Tb value is given, that is 68.04 minus. Now T naught B value is given, that is 61.7. When you calculate this, you will get 34 degrees Celsius. This is the value of elevation in boiling point, delta Tb. Now you can substitute this value here and you can calculate Mb. So molar mass of the solute, Mb, will be equal to, what is Kb? Kb is 3.63 multiplied by, what is Wb? Weight of solute, that is 6.21 multiplied by 1000 divided by, what is delta Tb? Calculated here, 6.34. And what is Wa? Weight of the solvent, that is 24 grams. Now when you calculate all this, you will get a value, that is 148.15 gram per mole. This is nothing but the molar mass of the solute. Again, it is for 3 marks. So remember that if you know the value of Kb, if you know the masses or weights of solute and solvent, if you know the colligative property, value of colligative property, value of elevation in boiling point, if you know all these values, you can easily calculate the molar mass of the solute.